y'all, when I saw this bit of news, I had to tell you I was slightly bummed because here we go again with another unfortunate demise of a long-term marriage, as it looks like another Real Housewife alum has filed for divorce. So welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another quick take reality star celebrity news edition. Y'all, let's go ahead and just get on into this quick take. Now, according to Entertainment Tonight, RHOP alum Monique Samuels files for divorce from Chris Samuels after 10 years of marriage. Monique Samuels is ending her marriage to Chris Samuels. The 39-year-old Real Housewives of Potomac alum has filed for divorce from the 45-year-old former NFL player. The Montgomery County Family Court confirmed to People. ET has reached out to the estranged couple for comment. Per the outlet, Monique first filed a complaint for absolute divorce on April 14th before filing amended complaint 2 months later. The pair scheduled to court on June 21st, according to the outlet. When ET spoke to Monique last July, she admitted that she and Chris were in a really rough place when they were filming RHOP, but credited the show with helping to save her marriage. "We had lost all of the dating in our marriage. Once we started filming reality TV, it actually helped us because it forced us to date," she told ET. "So we were able to get out, just reignite that intimacy and be excited about each other." Then in October, People reported that the Love and Marriage DC stars were ending their 10-year-long marriage. Shortly thereafter, Monique and Chris denied that the divorce was on the horizon in a lengthy YouTube video. When you say the word separation, that insinuates the road to divorce. Are Chris and I getting a divorce? No, we're not getting a divorce. Are Chris and I going our separate ways? Absolutely not. Nobody ever said that, okay? Monique said, "Have we filed a legal separation? No. Have we filed for divorce? No. Is there any document that proves of any divorce filings? No. Have we separated to the extent of breaking up? No." Even so, Monique admitted that it's no secret that Chris and I have been struggling in some areas of our marriage. We have multiple homes, so we had decided that we would spend some nights apart so we could give each other space while we're on our counseling journeys, she said, before clarifying that she and Chris were most definitely still together and hadn't given up on their marriage. "We didn't break up. We're not looking to divorce. We're simply trying to be better," she said. "We basically said, let's go back to the beginning, fix on ourselves on an individual level, then focus on our friendship, and then focus on what we both want for our marriage. We needed a change that would work for us. We were not connecting like we should be, like we used to. We were like, we don't want our children to look at this and think this is how love and marriage is supposed to be." Monique added of Chase 4, Milani 7, and Christopher 10. "This gave us a chance to rediscover who we were and give each other space while doing that." Y'all, I am such fans of Monique and Chris, and I was such fans of their union together. I thought they had a beautiful family, so that's been no mystery on that. I've shared this in the past of other maybe quick takes that we had where she was mentioned, or when I was referring to one of the recap reviews of the Housewives, how much I miss them as a couple and I miss them on the show. And although I know that it may not be the feeling across the board entirely, but when is it ever, right? But at this point, I just felt really bummed about this. I expected, the bottom line is that not all marriages are meant to last forever. We all know that, right? Unfortunately, there's just situations that occur that they just don't always make it through all those rough waters. And at the end of the day, the thing I appreciate about this couple is that they did try to make steps for the actual walk away at this point. They do have 3 beautiful children. They have so many things that have come together for them in their marriage that it was so much more to fight for. And I just am so bummed about it. At the end of the day, again, I appreciate them trying to do the counseling and really trying to put an effort into the situation. And who knows, sometimes there's such thing as star-crossed lovers. Hey, we got J-Lo and Ben, who although we're not married, they were on their way to that path. And look, they found themselves again 17 years later. And then we have, Nelly and Ashanti apparently rekindled their romance after 10 years. So is it possible? Well, I don't know. The stars align all the time, but maybe it will be. Maybe as the process of this continues on, they'll be be able to look at things from a different perspective. But if not, I wish them both well. And I did find it interesting about the comments that she had made in regards to the fact that she felt that reality TV actually helped their marriage. Because how many times have we talked about the curse of reality TV, right? I mean, if I think about a couple of housewives in previous times who came on and made us believe they had this wonderful marriage, and then you quickly start to see the cracks. Well, there's so many of them. Obviously, like we had Vicki Gunvalson and Dawn, and then we had Shannon and her husband David. That was also a situation where they appeared to be okay, and then it just come tumbling down. And then, of course, on Real Housewives of Potomac, we have Ashley Darby. Am I surprised about that? No, I'm not. But at the end of the day, there's always that curse, right? So again, I just wish the best for these two. But I also wanted to mention in the beginning, within the first, I think this was the first season, and maybe you might recall this too if you watch Real Housewives of Potomac. If you remember when they had that outing with Chris's family, how his mother said some things that were really inappropriate. So now it kind of puts an extra layer of knowledge on what was really going on behind the scenes, because obviously at that point they had already been talking enough to the family members, or got out enough to them to know that this probably wasn't going to last. And I think Chris's mother just kind of let it slip a little bit. Unfortunately, if we were to believe what has happened since then, actually allowed for a strain between Chris and his mother due to the things that were said on the show and how embarrassed he was for what was said. Because not only, like you said, and I do believe this, you not only embarrassed her or disrespected her, you disrespected me. So he seemed to be pretty steadfast to that. So I just would love to know your thoughts. Do you think that there may be a chance for them later on, or do you think, no, this is kaput and I knew it from the beginning? Let me know your thoughts. I would so love to hear that, and let's have a conversation about it in the comment section. So go ahead and make sure you drop those down there. And of course, if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe and be part of the family. I would so love to have you. And yeah, don't forget to give a like to this video on your way out. And of course, I wish for you a blessed day. Take care and be safe. And until next time, bye.